What's up, gamers? Welcome back to my channel. This will not be the first video on my channel after my little break, but it is the first one I'm filming after my little break, so this feels so good. I missed you guys. I took a little break from my YouTube channel over the summer to just like figure out what I wanted to do, work on some other little projects, and just like figure stuff out. But anyways, I'm back home for the summer. I have been for a couple of months. Like I said, when I started doing the revealing UNL student secrets videos, I kind of wanted to start doing like more like sit down videos like this, like more like reacting videos, like commentary videos. I would like to integrate it here and there if I have an idea for it. So today I have an idea for it. Okay, this next part of explanation is going to be a little bit rough, but stay with me. What is Barstool Sports? Barstool Sports is an American blog website and digital media company headquartered in New York. They have like a bunch of different branches off of Barstool, and one of their most popular and one of my favorite would have to be Chicks. If you're unfamiliar with Barstool, it's very directed towards the college demographic, and Barstool Chicks is towards the college girl demographic. And then a branch off of that is a lot of different colleges have their own Chicks page. Every Tuesday, UNL's Chick page posts a Tinder Tuesday. They are so funny. Basically, I'm going to be reacting to UNL's Tinder Tuesday posts. Does that make sense? I don't know about all of them, but I do know that a lot of these messages are actually from the university and students that go to the university and are located in that area. So do with that information what you will. I think we should just get into the video, but before we do that, I need to tell you guys that I am not affiliated with Chicks, I'm not affiliated with Barstool, and I'm not affiliated with the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Another disclaimer, I say this every time, but you never listen. Mom, stop watching. This isn't for you. This isn't for you. Go watch like cleaning videos or something. You don't want to see this. I really love you, but you don't want to see this. Go watch, what shows? Like Naked and Afraid or something. Okay, let's get to it. Wow, you are so fine. Do you have German in you? Actually, half German. Do you want even more German in you? That one's like half good, but the problem is, he actually ran into the problem where the person he was saying this to was German. What if he like sent that pickup line and the person responds and they're like, actually, yeah, I'm like 100% German. We literally wear lederhosen to breakfast every single day. Then what do you do? Okay, so they matched on April 25th and he said, what's cooking good looking? Which in my opinion, that's good. You don't have to have like some sort of like tacky like pickup line every time, but they didn't respond. 1 week later, on May 1st, they just said, sorry. So Nolan's first message here, his very first impression to this lady is, so when are you trying to get handcuffed to my bed? And then there's the automated Tinder message at the bottom that says, we've detected potentially inappropriate language. Do any of the messages above bother you? I respect the straightforwardness because, I mean, the girls that want to, they will. And that's what he wants. All right, Andrew says, I don't want to be in another car accident, but I wouldn't mind hitting your rear end. That's pretty good. See, that's a good way to be straightforward, but also like not like aggressive with it, you know, just being like, just to let you know, like if we got in a little bit of a fender bender, I might not call my insurance type of thing. This one, the girl texted first and just said, hey. I hate the Tinder game a little bit because the guys are always coming up with, okay, I hate to genderize this, but the guys are always coming up with like really good pickup lines. Okay, maybe not always good, but like, you know, clever, like wordplay, jokes. The boys always come in swinging. Whether or not they're gonna hit the ball is like a different question, but they always have something to bring to the table. Literally 90% of the messages I see sent from a girl first is just like, hey. Are you washing a car in the fourth picture? You should have like washed my car. Like it's not good. All I'm saying is when I've seen the female audience start the conversation, they don't do a good job of it. I just think we need to step our game up. I've never been on Tinder, but I just think we need to do better as a whole. Anyways, back to this. She says, hey, with 2 Y's. And then Brayden responds, how many moons do you have? ... Because you're a big body of mass. I get where he was going, but also, is that offensive? Like, is that really like what you want to... Again, they're gonna come in swinging, whether or not they're gonna hit the ball. This girl just responded to Brayden and just said, what? This girl matched with Adam and he said, is it really true what they say about redheads? And she says, what do they say? And he says, that y'all soulless or something. This conversation formed from one of two things. Either A, Adam's just being playful. Let's mess around with her. Like, do you have a soul? Ahaha, which Gingers never catch a break from. Ever. But the second option is that Adam really, truly doesn't know, and he's dying to know, and he doesn't know any other redheads. He just wants answers, dying to know, to the point where he's just messaging random redheads that he finds on Tinder. This girl matched with Matt, and the first thing he said to her was, "Are you my pinky toe? 'Cause I'm gonna bang you on every piece of furniture." And then this emoji. That's a weird emoji to put with that statement, I feel like. Like, this is like, oh my gosh, I love my sorority sisters. My sister just had her last rodeo bachelorette. Instagram caption. You know, like, that's not, I feel like you're not like, hey, do you want to have sex? This man just said, hey, mommy. Not really my jam and jelly, but if you're into that sort of thing. And then this girl responds, hi, son. This guy said, what's your favorite way to eat an eggplant? And the girl responds with a knife. I know that some of these guys are a little too forward, and they're a little too aggressive, and a little too weird. Like, I get it. But at the same time, I'm going back to what I said earlier. They are putting in effort. They give you, like, something fun to answer to. You open up your Tinder, and you're reading all those messages. It's like a book of dad jokes, but, like, college boy jokes. Tinder for girls is like an entertainment service, you know? But for guys, they open up their messages, and it's just like, sup? I understand that what's your favorite way to eat an eggplant is a little, some people won't respond to that the same way other people would, but a lot of these girls, the way they respond just kind of makes me upset because the messages are funny. This message is short and sweet, and it just says 3 little words, you can suck. Not even can you suck, just you can suck. Does that mean like yeah, you go ahead, you can, or does it mean like you can? You don't know, what is that saying? Finally, some representation for the girls. This girl opens up the chat and says, my dad's dead, how about yours? Crude, but you know, sometimes you gotta laugh about things. The guy responds, yeah, actually same, LMAO. That's a very bold message to open up with, but it's way better, like, in my opinion, that's way better than just being like, hey. This one's a long one. That's what she said. This is an automated message to remind you of your upcoming Netflix and chill appointment. To confirm your appointment, text, yes, daddy. To unsubscribe, please text, nah, I'm good. Standard text and bill rates apply. Thanks for choosing slide in yo DMs. That's a little too tacky for me, personally. See, I don't know where the line is, because some of these I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good, I appreciate the effort. But this one I would have probably rather taken like a, hey, how are you, over this. I don't know. I can't explain it. This one's from Owen, and he said, why are you so cute, but so damn fat? But the next message in all caps says, far, asterisk, I meant far. The goal of that message was actually really sweet. This guy said, he sent 2 texts. The first one said, my favorite dinosaur is a T-Rex, and the second text says, sit on my face. I think this one's kind of good because he tells you a little bit about himself. He's very fun with it, but then he's straight to the point. He, like, you know what he wants, you know what he's in it for, because some people are actually on this dating app to date, surprisingly. But a lot of them aren't on this app to date. You know when you like get to class on the first day and we're like, hey, we're gonna do some icebreakers. I know everybody hates them, but like we just gotta do them so I can get to know you guys. I think we should scratch every other icebreaker there's been in classrooms and just replace it with 2 simple questions, because nobody likes them, and then you can like kind of know what you're gonna say when you get there. You can prepare ahead of time. I hate when they ask me, tell me like a fun fact about yourself. I have no fun facts. I'm the most basic person there is. I'm white, I'm blonde, I like pink things. Icebreakers aren't fun for me at all. Here's the thing, when they're like, tell me a fun fact about yourself, it has to be so mid. It has to be like somewhat like interesting, but if you make it too interesting, everyone's like, okay, you're cool, so what? If I stand up right now and I'm like, okay, my fun fact is that my family has been out of the country 97 times. Everyone's like, okay, sit down, now you're just trying to brag. There's not a good medium, ever. Because the second you say something that's actually interesting, you think you're interesting then. Because you just said that. So you think that's interesting enough to tell the whole class about. Do I read too much into this? My point is, I think we should scratch the entire icebreaker thing and we should just replace it with 2 questions. The first one is, what's your favorite dinosaur? And the second one is, are you into face sitting or not? Or is that not your vibe? I like this one. So the guy just says, hey. Nothing crazy, just hey. She responds, hey. He says, what you doing? She says, nothing much. You? He said, hopefully you soon. Perfect. Perfect. Very normal. Very chill, not too aggressive. Got straight to the point, but not in an aggressive manner. That's exactly what we're looking for here. Adam, very well done. Good job, Adam. So Devin here says, call me Shrek because I'm head ogre heels for you. And she said, genuinely have never heard of that one before, which is good because think about every guy that has like a good pickup line, he's not gonna just use it on just one girl. He's gonna send it to every single girl in his DMs and their mom. A lot of pickup lines get reused, and also a lot of guys aren't that clever to make up anything for themselves. So she responds, genuinely have never heard of that one before, and he responds to that with, genuinely want to put my face in between your boobs. I think that's kind of funny. Aw, this one's so unfortunate. This girl matched with Brennan, and the first message that Brennan sends to this girl is, swiped right on you on accident, LOL. But can't you just like pretend, you know, be a little bit decent and just pretend that you meant to? But I think that's a good one to stop on. That one's kind of sad. That's enough of Tinder Tuesday today, but I did thoroughly enjoy that, and I hope you did too. If you did, go ahead and like this video down below. If you want to see more just like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Just a little note. If you're on Tinder, never mind. You know, to each their own. Some people will like the aggressiveness, and some people won't. And that's what the app is for, you know? It's really just in God's hands now. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I sure did. It's good to be back, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye! ASMR real quick, ready?